where the demand is going to be strongest is family units, because the dominant demographic going forward in the next 10 years in the GTA are people who are the age of 35 to 50. And they tend to be getting to be wealthier couples or couples with children or families with children, sometimes young, sometimes starting to grow up in those age groups. And that's where a dominant part of the growth, almost half of the growth that we're going to have, of the population growth we're going to have in the next 10 years, is going to be in that segment. Another segment is this sort of 65 plus segment. That's not a surprise to anybody. We're in an aging population which has been growing. But those units also, or that demographic itself also requires a certain type of unit, assuming that there is turnover in those age groups, which there are, and some downsizing and stuff. But the downsizing is towards larger ground-oriented condominium apartment units and or ground-oriented towns. And those are the demographics. That's where there's going to be a lot of niche opportunities. I'll say that there's a demographic in the middle between those two things that is not growing very much. That's that kind of 50 to 65 group or whatever. That group that's not an area of growth in Canada or in the GTA in the next thing. And so there are some segments that people are focused on or have been focused on that appeal to that type of demographic in the past.